inside at the sound of the disturbance, thankfully, which meant my Aunt Greta was still asleep. The ghosts had disappeared from the driveway in the yard. "Periods are not gross," Artemis said. "They're natural, and the waste has to go somewhere." "I have them too, and I say they're gross." "Why are you hiding in our garbage cans? You're not rooting through our garbage, are you? If you need food or something, just ask. My mom isn't as bad as you think." "Oh my God! How poor do you think I am?" I pulled my messenger bag back into place on my shoulder, swiped the trash water off the flap, and began backing down the driveway. I never felt grungier than when I was standing next to Artemis, and soaking in garbage did not help. "I don't need to dig in your trash, and if you tell your mom I was here, I'll cut all your hair off. I know where you sleep." She rolled her eyes and followed me. I walked faster. Artemis and her mother lived at the top of a hill on the southwest side, where they could oversee all parts of Addamsville. The town to the north, the woods to the west, the bluffs and mines to the east, and Adams Lake to the south. This meant their twisting driveway, descending through the broad maples and oaks that dotted their front lawn, made my escape from Artemis more difficult than I would have liked. The ghosts had all trailed to the street, their forms shivering and disappearing into the shadows of houses and trees, hiding from something I hadn't seen yet. "Why are you out so early in the morning?" Artemis asked, tailing me as I dipped onto the lawn and skirted around a particularly gnarly maple tree. "Why were you all the way up at my house? And where is your car? Have you been hunting again? I've been trying to talk to you about that. I know what happened was awful, but this is so important, and if you're back on the hunt, I can help you even better than before." I didn't say anything. She could follow me for a while, at least as long as we were on the safe streets, lit by warm wrought iron lampposts. But once we hit the east side of town, her propriety would keep her from going any farther. We reached the sidewalk and I turned east. "This is kind of creepy, Zora. You know that? What are you doing? If you're hunting, you should have told me. You shouldn't do it by yourself. People might think you're stealing." "You aren't stealing, are you?" My shoulders prickled. I'd been very careful about what hours of the morning I conducted my business. From 2 to 4 a.m., Addamsville was as silent as it would ever get, inhabited only by the dead, and since the weather had taken a turn, the hours in my freedom to roam unnoticed grew longer. If people caught me skulking around when it was dark, of course they would think I was doing something illegal. I was Zora Novak, after all. Arsonist and delinquent. "Zora, come on. I don't want to call the police on you." I stopped, teeth clenched together, and turned. She stopped too, and for the first time that night, she met my stare with a look of trepidation. Besides our height, the only similarity between us was our eyes, and I'd spent a lot of time learning how to make mine as terrifying as possible. Even when I tried to soften my expression, it didn't always work. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I wasn't going to break into your house. I wasn't stealing from anyone. And I'm not hunting. Her chin turtled into her cashmere scarf. "Then what were you doing?" "You're not going to believe me if I tell you." "I might. I believe a lot of things, after all." She held up the moleskin notebook she'd been carrying under one arm. It was the notebook she always wrote in, the one that held all of Addamsville's stories. "Why are you out this early?" I asked. "Are you hunting alone?" "Kind of. Not hunting exactly, just researching. I wanted to check a few locations before the Dead Men Walking crew gets here tomorrow." She checked her phone. "Well, today, I guess. I don't know where they're filming, and I wanted to make sure the hot spots were safe for them."